Welcome to episode 276, Tickle My Rumble of the Dumb Marks podcast. We are we are the best wrestling podcast in all the land. I am your host today, Donald. Gentlemen, how are you doing on this Royal Rumble weekend?
What are we
My
tickling?
favorite year. My favorite day of the year. My favorite pay-per-view of the year. This is the one that I look forward to the most, and I'm madder than a bee's nest right now because I can't watch the damn Rumble.
Same here.
If I want to upgrade my Disney Plus bundle subscription package, I can upgrade it to $44.95 a month or whatever the hell it is. Not doing that.
It's a deal, man. That's a deal.
Oh, yeah. That little 25% savings over the course of a year that they put at the bottom. Yeah, no, not doing that. $30 for ESPN Unlimited. Not doing that. My TVs are too old to do VPNs. So now I got to figure out, should I just do the VPN on a laptop? Sign up with the Surfshark Dumb Marks Pod VPN. Head on over there, Surfshark, get your VPN before Rumble. Or do I go to like Dave and Buster's and watch the Rumble with no sound? And that's not fun.
And kids running around.
Because you need to hear the entrance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's alcohol there, so kids running around, I'm cool with because the alcohol's there. But
it cancels each other out.
Yeah. But like this is my Christmas morning, and I'm bitter because there's nothing but coal under the damn tree because of WWE's greed. You know how nice it was last week to go into Paramount Plus, click on UFC, click play, and the pay-per-view was there. It was like back on the WWE Network days. It was amazing.
The way that 90% of the world can access WWE content just going on to Netflix.
Yeah. Correct.
That does.
But no, in the States, we got capitalism, greed, get all the money you can, jump through 17 hoops to get on and watch a pay-per-view. No.
Yeah, it's bad because I'm in the same boat too. I mean, I have access to the VPNs and all that stuff, but I just figure like, fuck it, I'm done. It was like, it'll be in my mush today, or why I just said, you know what, who gives a damn?
Like one said, go stand out on the corner for a bit.
Yeah. It's bad enough, Snowmageddon came through last weekend, and it took me like 8 hours total between 2 days to dig out my driveway and everything else. It's been just beyond bitterly cold, and all I want to do is watch the Rumble. Just that's it. I'm not asking for a Powerball ticket. I'm not asking for Nia Long or Stacey Dash to come knock on my door. I just want to watch the Rumble. That's it.
Would make the Rumble more interesting.
Yeah.
It is very greedy.
But boy, I will say this year's Rumble might be the most wide open Rumble that we've had in recent memory. They pulled the surprise last year with Jey Uso, and we yeeted for 17 months straight now. But I think this thing's wide open. I still don't have a solid inkling on the men's side. Women's side, I think it's a slam dunk. But this men's Rumble, I got no idea right now.
When we get into it, but like I checked this morning, and for the men, 22 out of the 30 spots are taken already.
No, they're all taken. Yeah. That's what Adam Pearce told Finn Balor. They're all taken. Finn can't get in. Meanwhile,
for what we know.
Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Brock Lesnar FaceTime Pat McAfee and says, "Hey, I'm in the Rumble."
Yeah.
Pierce knew that already.
So you had Nick last night. I was able to work you in. Oh,
yeah.
Who'd he put in?
Priest.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. So here we go. We're off with our show. We have an intro topic today. We are going through our normal Rushmores and mushes of the week, and there's no game because we want to spend some time on Rumble predictions. All right. So intro topic, since it's Rumble day, throwing it out there to you guys. What are some favorite Royal Rumble moments?
David Arquette, ready to rumble.
Say, what was David Arquette in the Rumble?
David Arquette, ready to rumble.
Did I black that one out in my mind?
Jimmy King getting his smile back and his confidence back and being able to take on all of WCW's roster. No, I think the Rumble, like I said, for me, Rumble's my favorite pay-per-view. So, like, growing up, we get the black box. And if you're old enough to know what the black box was, you get the black box from your local, cable provider to watch the pay-per-view. But no, it was all about, picking a number and seeing who came out for that number, and that was your guy, If you got eliminated, you was out. Usually everybody throw $1 in, or, back in the day. But I think 94 sticks out the most in my mind just because of the age that I was. Huh?
That was Brett Luger.
Brett Luger,
yes.
Not necessarily, Brett Luger, the finish, the controversy, all that. The Undertaker Yokozuna casket match where Taker literally rose from the dead in the arena.
Yeah.
And the mystique there. It took literally the entire heel locker room to put Undertaker in a casket. You want to talk about overbooking a finish? Jeez, oh man, the IWC, if that happened this year, yeah. Meltzer and Alvarez would be over there losing their minds. We can get into those two mushes too, but
Jason got that covered, huh?
I didn't even hear what they say, so I'm interested to hear what Dave Square would have to say.
Yeah, I think 94 for me, just off the top of my head, is one that pops out. I recorded it as it played on VHS, so I had it
forever.
That was the one that I could go back and watch anytime. Again, not to date myself, but just from a sheer nostalgia standpoint and all that, like, yeah, 94 for me.
Yeah,
a tear in my eye.
Well, Flair, obviously, but
yeah, one of the great Rumble moments there. Him pretty much lasting the whole 60 minutes and win the title that year.
And Hogan pulling a Cody Rhodes being a heel and grabbing Sid by the arm and dragging him out.
That's one of my go-to Rumbles there.
Me, my memory is shit, so if it ain't a Kofi moment. I can't remember it. So I'm going to stick with Kofi's moments early on before it got too repetitive.
Does the bouncy boy Javon Evans take over the Kofi spots?
No.
Dance Javon dance.
Wow.
He already broke his arm. Already quote broke his arm on Monday. So yeah, get those legs going.
Well, I mean they've turned Javon Evans into the commercial kid because everything he's done on the main roster has been during a commercial break. Called up during commercial break, signed his contract during commercial break, match stopped due to injury during commercial break. Everything this boy does is during the commercial break.
That's the gimmick. He's a social media star.
Yeah.
There you go. Dance, Javon, dance.
I'm sure we'll get into surprises and whatnot, who we think may show up later on as well. But
yeah. But Steve, I'm with you. 94, the whole Luger and Brett thing. At that time, kayfabe was still in, full control and everything. So I didn't know who won or anything. Like, what's going on? As a little kid, just like, what's this? What's going on? I mean, personally, I hated both superstars anyway. So, but it was just like that was different at the time of having two winners of the Royal Rumble.
President Jack Tunney out there separating the two.
I think Hogan was in the background, said this Rumble needs a little hot sauce.
Yeah, Hogan would Vince say, I could have booked a better finish than that, brother.
All right. So, yep. So put in the comments, what are some of your favorite Royal Rumble moments for the ones listening or watching? So let's get into these Rushmore and Mushes. Let's do Rushmore. So, Chris, your Rushmore for this week.
I'm going to give it to AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura at Saturday night's main event. You know, I'm not watching too much WWE right now, but if this is it for AJ, I got to watch it. So I enjoyed that match. It was a nice little throwback for the two of them, especially from my early days of starting to watch New Japan wrestling. So I got to give it to them for that match.
That match made me go, why didn't they run with Nakamura?
Right?
Like NXT, the debut, the entrance, everything else.
Yeah.
If they don't turn him at WrestleMania and they just go full-fledged babyface Nakamura and King of Strong style and run with that, I mean, you want to talk about printing money. Like, I don't understand it. And there was a couple of those moments this week where it was like, if you just would have done the opposite of what you did, what you could have had. And that's hindsight, but at the same time, like, you got to recognize in the moment what you got.
Yeah.
Especially
when you showed him in NXT, like you said. The only thing that I thought for Saturday's match, and it wasn't even part of the match, it was just the entrance. And it didn't take away from it at all, but I was like, if they would have had the lady come out and play the violin for his entrance, that would have just put the whole thing over the top.
Yeah. I mean, you want to talk like maybe, and this is recent memory, but we talk about Jay being an entrance guy with the Yeet and Trick being an entrance guy. Like, Nakamura was that, but he could also back it up in the ring and really go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, you had that back then, 10 years ago, when he came in the door, 2016. And it's just like, what he who shall not be named. But, like, why do you, like, what's the thought process there? How do you not recognize it?
You can't get over with the audience.
He was over with the audience. What are you talking about?
NXT.
No, he was over on the main roster.
With Vince, if you couldn't cut a promo.
That's what it was.
And that's still how it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it wasn't he couldn't cut a promo. I think he just couldn't speak.
Balor was the same way.
Speak our language. You know what I mean.
Entrance, everything else. But I mean, Finn could talk.
Tell him said wall.
Can't cater to the butts in the seat. Gotta go.
But I mean, look, AJ Shin Saturday nights, AJ Punk on Monday night. Like, you could have just given it to AJ Styles this week, which I almost thought about doing. But
yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, that might be next week. So we'll see.
I'll give him credit for running 2 back-to-back Saturday night main events that were solid.
There was no expectations for Saturday night's main event, and I thoroughly enjoyed everything on the card.
Yeah.
People were bitching about the Cody Jacob with Drew, and I'm like, no, that's exactly what it needed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, on
site. Story.
And Jacob, I went from EBT to WWE. Claude. I want to put that comment up so bad. It's hilarious, but at the same time, I don't want to put that comment up. Taquan's on his A game right now. Rumble Day. He's coming in ready.
He's ready for Rumble.
Yeah. Got his full night of sleep.
Jason, Mount Rushmore.
There was a few things to pick from, but I know you're gonna hate it, but let me slap it on Nikita Lyons. Just for
I bet you do.
Pause.
just for coming back. She looks in shape. Ring work is getting better. She still needs to work on that the cringiness, but she's back to being someone who you can have in a picture somewhere.
I didn't know who she was.
Mm.
She came out because I don't watch Evolve, so that was the first time I watched her since she left NXT. I was like, who's this?
But I think her time in Evolve helped her.
Yeah,
that's her level.
You know, I mean, she was on that track to being pushed initially, and then back-to-back injuries, the whole 9 yards. She needed the reps and needed to flush out some things, right? And this is where Evolve helps those talent NXT that aren't being used to go and do something, but still be able to work TV matches, etc. So, do I think she's ready to be back on NXT full time and everything else? There's still a lot of things that are just extra cringy, right? But I mean, how do you not put HBK on Mount Rushmore this week for making that cake versus cake match? He was out there, little doughboying it up in the back, just out there.
I got to tell you, that was
a 20-layer cake. That was and you sliced that cake. It was this big. It was
That was one of the only interesting things on the show. Like I watched NXT and it felt like 4 hours. It was dragging so much.
Well, we can get into if you want a sidebar real quick, but the main cliffhanger towards the end of the show is no longer a cliffhanger because your general manager's gone.
What was
he
the
can go too.
It was Tony D and Ava, and Tony D's like, "Why'd you bail me out?" Ava's like, "Regardless of what you think, NXT needs you, but I need to know, are you in or out?" And Tony D, because he only he's only said 5 words, said, "I'll tell you next week." But now there's no payoff because Ava's not there.
Yeah. She said, don't get involved in that match.
That's it.
And he said, I'll tell you next week. And it faded to black.
So we don't know. So we have like Robert Stone is the next general manager on NXT.
No.
Daria, she'll come in.
The suit.
Oh. Now you're hitting on something, Chris. That would be good.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not putting Keita Lyons nowhere near my Mount Rushmore this week. But I see why Jason did.
Oh, no, 1B, but I don't know if anybody will touch on the 1A, so
we'll get the golf clap.
Yeah. At least it wasn't the IWC this week, but
that's comes later.
I'm going AEW for my Mount Rushmore this week. There were a couple questionable booking decisions during the show, but they actually ran a thread throughout the show. They paid it off multiple ways. They're setting up challengers for MJF. Everybody wants their pound of flesh. So I enjoyed it. You had Ciampa's debut, which I was not expecting. We said on the show last week, he wanted to go to New Japan. Well,
could still happen.
Yeah, it can still happen because of the partnership with AEW for sure. But I was not expecting him to come out. It just sucks that the match with Briscoe is on Collision tonight because I don't know how many people are going to watch it. Although the Rumble may be over by then, so you have a chance to turn that on. I feel bad for Jake Doyle. Jake something tore his bicep. First match in AEW. Like my man can't catch a break. But that match with FTR was really good.
I'm actually I didn't watch AEW this week, just catching up from being away. But a lot of people online, I didn't see as much negative, and a few people were talking about the positives, how they saw it being a positive show this week. So I'm glad that actually was. So
there was a lot. Now there was some questionable things with it, right? Like
no show's ever gonna be perfect. So
well, yeah, but like you set up, you had Swerve versus Andrade, right? Omega faced Rocky Romero, but I'm assuming Omega was originally supposed to face Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe is out injured. Potentially, that's where I thought the booking was going. And then you had Hangman was supposed to face Joe. Like, they're setting up these matches to get to who faces MJF at Revolution, given Andrade, Hangman, Swerve, and Omega as like the 4 battling to get to Revolution. Brody King is going to face MJF, I believe, on whatever special Dynamite they got coming up here in Australia, Grand Slam Australia.
So it's like you're jumping the gun before he even gets his.
Yeah, but they did, tell it. Oh no, DJ, I'm running the gun, baby. I'm going through all 30. Shawn Michaels in it. I'm Shawn Michaels in it.
Could be the 60-minute man over there, huh?
That's right. First time ever. But yeah, we, AEW was very solid. Start to finish, matches were great. Like I said, Ciampa, killer theme song, killer presentation, made to be a star of stars. Like, promo afterwards, he looked like the heartless black and gold Ciampa with no music.
Agreed.
And that's the champion the champion that I want to see. So
do you put the title on him tonight?
I would. If I'm booking it, I absolutely would. Even though they're setting up Fletcher and Briscoe again, push that to the side.
Yeah.
Put it on Ciampa.
Briscoe
would.
Put it on Ciampa.
Briscoe, get out of here.
Yeah.
So AEW.
My Mount Rushmore is something different, but it goes to Logan Paul fighting in black Air Force Ones on Monday Night Raw. That was an impressive feat with him doing the fall of Paul in some low cut black Air Force Ones.
This is a new one.
Yeah.
This is Donald pandering to get his BP card back. Because everybody knows the black Air Force Ones, you don't wear those out. Those are the equivalent to the WP's, Nike Air Max 60s or whatever those are with the dad shoes, or the old New Balances.
I was going to say the white New Balances.
Yeah. Black Air Force Ones. No, you keep them in a box. You don't even bring them out. You wear them around the house like slippers.
He's got plenty of them like that. So there's only pair.
Impressive. And this goes in with my mush as well, too. So I'll start off with my mush. But Logan Paul, I mean, I don't know how you even stayed up on those ropes in those things with some low cuts, but impressive.
I feel like I know where your mush is going.
My bush is basically every single male story that is going on in WWE, minus Cody, Jacob, and Drew.
Thought you about to say three again.
I can't get with anything on the male side wrestling in WWE at all, and that goes from NXT up to the main roster. Everything seems so boring except that one story. There's nothing that is hooking me, nothing that is hinging me, and be frank, I am not excited for the men's rumble at all. Even though it's going to be wide open, we'll get more into it. I'm not excited for it. I just need something. I just need something new, and the only thing that's keeping me in WWE is the women. That's it.
You didn't like what they did with Finn this week?
I can't get hooked on anything.
I did like the Finn stuff.
Yeah,
I just can't.
I don't want to say I'm hooked on it because it's Finn, and you know how they book Finn. Don't get me. Oh, Finn's great, but you know how they book him. Don't get me hyped just to be.
There you go. It's like stuff that you know that's going to happen.
Then it'll be backstage Judgment Day stuff for 6 months again.
Mm-hmm. It's just like people that should be pushed is not getting pushed. So I'm calling it like the Dolph Ziggler effect. You know, you think you should get pushed, and the company is making you hate the person even more because of that. It's just like I'm just getting the same retread stuff over and over again. So the male side is not hooking me whatsoever.
Well, you saw Roman on McAfee's show yesterday. Everybody took it as a shot at Triple H, saying, "Hey, I stepped away. I went out. I gave y'all the ball. Like, you need to get up creatively."
I mean, you just became a star. Pipe down.
He's a pipe
down.
Pipe down. Took you to go here to get over. Pipe down.
But that goes back to creative and booking.
I think people are finally starting to see what creative is like.
Yeah, Unreal could have been up here too. That was the main thing. That could have been a bush all itself.
I didn't watch the first season. I won't watch this season.
Yeah. Chris, your mush.
I'm giving it to TNA this week again.
Why?
Oh,
why?
Impact was a bad episode this week. I mean, it's getting, and I understand we're in the tapings of the travel problems, but I'll give it to them whenever, I think in 2 weeks they tape again, and hopefully everything gets resolved for that. But Impact was like a 2-hour episode explosion this week. Like, there wasn't anything that I really enjoyed on that show.
AJ Francis and Rich Swann was good.
Genesis match was better than that. There wasn't anything that I didn't. It was a very mid show at best.
Were you surprised by Macklin being the one to have the fired briefcase?
I was. Like all four of them, I was kind of wondering. I thought it might be EY. Just maybe he was thinking about taking a step aside, but yeah, I was kind of surprised about Macklin.
Well, there was a lot of back and forth on whether or not he signed or re-signed his contract leading up to Genesis. He missed the show. So it makes sense to put it on him and him be the guy that's done, right? I don't know where he goes. Probably AEW with Deanna.
That's what I kind of was thinking.
In Ring of Honor, where nobody sees him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him going to AEW Ring of Honor and getting a push like a Ciampa.
But I will say he elevated his game while in TNA to a guy that you can utilize in various ways. Outside of, the tagline or whatever you thought of him leaving WWE as one of the Forgotten Sons and Steve Cutler and all that, he completely erased all of that and proved he can be a very good hand in whatever company he goes to. It's just like, is TNA going to sign anybody?
It's interesting right now. Like that this week's show kind of was just like being, the roster issues that they had for the travel. It was like, this shows that the lack of depth to me that they had right now. And they have some work to do creatively and talent wise.
Yeah. Well, is WWE letting it happen so they could just gobble them up?
But I think from we're 3 episodes in the AMC era, I think they have improved and taken the criticisms that they've received and changed some things up. And while it's by no means perfect, but I enjoyed the last 2 weeks way more than the first week.
Yes.
So I don't have the bitter bear face that Chris does towards TNA right now. But
we'll see how it goes in a couple of weeks. That's kind of where I'm going to judge it when the roster is normal again and see what they can give me.
Jason?
We're on mush.
Mm-hmm.
Mush is
IWC.
No, that clone guy, no selling the J Driller.
All right, can we get into this? Because
with that, put the belt on Ciampa.
So I saw, and this came about last night, even though SmackDown was taped earlier, or you could watch it earlier because of the time difference. But I saw a lot of back and forth on the timeline as far as that move and what he did there versus what Rey Fenix did with the tornado DDT spot, where he did the same thing and countered with the spring up the hands and whatnot. Look, I don't have
DDT.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with either guy countering those particular moves. I think the outlet, the backlash and the outcries and the bitchiness towards it was the setup move to the counter. Like the J Driller, that's protected, bro. You don't counter that. That's you know what I mean? Like you rarely kick out of that move. That's not something where you do that spot. But they did it anyways, and I didn't necessarily mind it. It's just like, all right, if this is what we're bitching about, I'm out. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not getting involved in that game and everything else. That's childish back and forth, in my estimation. There's no reason why the outcry was what it was. And then the pit one versus the other, just so the tribalism fans could come in waving their flags. Yeah, no. It's like we're having snowblower wars between neighbors. I'm gonna blow my snow into your driveway, you blow your snow into my driveway, and then we're just blowing snow back and forth at each other for 3 hours.
I saw the clip, but I didn't see the match, so I didn't know like the whole setup and everything.
And the sequence after that was awful, just to get rolled up too.
Yeah,
just to get rolled up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like if you're gonna do the counter, you could do the counter, but don't do it out of the J Driller. Like that's all I'm saying. If he does that in a different spot, and it's that spot compared to the tornado DDT that Phoenix did the pop out of, then like we're not having this conversation. We've seen Phoenix do it multiple times in both companies to various moves, so it's not the first time he's done it. And El Clone is a luchador wrestler, so you get that type of counters from moves. It's just, yeah, we know DJ. Yeah, we'll see there. I mean, that to me was like a whole lot of nothing for nothing's sake. Just people being mad for just negativity, like not doing that in 2026
on the internet.
Yeah, on the internet.
What the hell you say?
Yeah, on the internet.
Steve, you're mush.
WWE production issues, and we'll see if this is the case. But I guess Braun Breaker's entrance number 1 into the Royal Rumble, because
looks like
that was on the screen last night. Them just having people go rogue, FaceTiming, ESPN shows to announce they're in the Rumble. Yeah. And then surprises are meant to be surprises for the Rumble. Why are you running the Oba Femi graphic and the vignette and then follow it up with Royal Rumble? I already had the idea that Oba was going to be in the Rumble, but there's no guarantee that Oba's going to be in the Rumble. Now, based on last night, Oba's in the Rumble. Like, come on, man. Triple H is out there all day yesterday. Both Rumbles are going to be epic. We have so many surprises planned. We have this and that. Nah, bruh. You got 10 spots that people don't know on both Rumbles. This reminded me of the 91 Rumble. I rewatched it on WWE Vault. But they open the show and they literally run through like 24 of the participants. Vince McMahon is reading names off one after one of everybody in the Rumble. And it's like, dog, you did that with the women's graphics. You did it with the men's. Like, why are you doing it? you're taking away what makes the Rumble the Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Show 3 or 4 people going in and pulling balls out while R-Truth is spinning it around.
You want to rephrase that?
I mean, it's part of the gimmick. It's all about balls. So
That popped me last night.
It is
Truth
true.
again. Yeah. But like, come on, man. Like I wanted the Rollers music to hit and be, Oba's coming out. Where's he at? Who's in the ring? Like, is he gonna get the Diesel? Is he gonna get the run of most eliminations? The Kane? Like, are they gonna really build him up? And give me the face-to-face with Gunther. Give me the face-to-face with Lesnar. Put it out there, man.
That will be something. But they can't do it. They can't help. The marketing can't help.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That if ECW, like Paulie would have done that in ECW.
Got to get you to tune in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna tune in. It's the Rumble.
Yeah, it's established.
Yeah,
it's been around since 1988. People are gonna show up. We know this kicks off the road to WrestleMania. We know what comes about it. We get the stakes that are there.
The casual fans know. Everybody knows.
Yeah, wait till day of. Wait, go back in the day. Wait till day of and have 2 or 3 people walking into the office and like I said, here's your ball out of the cage. What number you got? Oh, like do that day of pay-per-view. But outside of that, let's not give away 3/4 of the Rumble entrance to where I got 6 people that I don't know is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or like the DJ's comment, if you're gonna play with balls, instead of doing the number, why don't you do it like a draft style and like whoever they pick out, that's who gets a spot in the Rumble instead of calling your shot. So you have the roster in there, and then you just pick out the names and see who's actually in the match.
I don't need any of that. The graphic and the road to it should just be the Royal Rumble graphic with the road to WrestleMania in the background.
That's all you need.
And then put all 120 individuals on the main poster like they did back in the day. And let your mind wonder as to which 30 of those 120 people are actually going to be in the match.
That's not a bad one, DJ.
But come on, this is where they went Unreal on TV. They gave me WWE Unreal literally live on the show. Braun's number 1, and here's everybody else that's in the Rumble.
It's all connected.
Well, thanks for ruining my excitement.
They just trolled you. He's going number 2.
I mean, if Jericho's going to be in the Rumble, he should be number 1.
I don't think Jericho's showing up, but
I don't think so either.
He's still listed as a graphic on AEW's roster page.
I hope he comes out and Finn whoops his ass and takes his spot.
I don't
know. It'd be like a Nia Jax situation. All right, those are our mushes and Rushmores for the week. Comment, email the show, and tell us what were your ups and downs for this week. Let's get into these Rumble predictions.
All right, we got 4 matches on the Rumble card. Let's kick things off with the undisputed WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
Drew.
Yeah, that's why I started with this one. I figured this was an easy one.
Drew, and if this sets up Sammy to come out and get the long babyface run to win the Rumble and run it back at Mania, I'm gonna lose my ever-loving mind. I will do an emergency podcast afterwards, and it'll be the hatefulness of hate. I will go full Dave Chappelle haters ball if that's the way they book this Rumble.
That's exactly why I'm going Sami Zayn. Drew can get back to Elimination Chamber. Be a transitional champ real quick.
Nah, man, they did that to Drew too much.
Have Jake cost him or something. Put him back in the picture.
Yeah, he
get this everything over with. Get it done. Get it off the screen.
You just want it done.
I just want it done.
You just want it done.
We don't know the criteria, DJ.
You point to the sign. That's it.
That-
That's criteria now for anything.
This year was late with declarations of I'm declaring for the Rumble, but
And had 2 months.
yeah, I'm going Drew. He just got the title. And I'm with the person who said online, like, Sammy's just nothing but NXT champion at best, in my eyes. I'm sick of this man.
Drew for this one. Sammy will probably win Elimination Chamber.
He don't win nothing. He don't win anything.
Have your moment here. We don't need it at Mania.
He had his moment with Shinsuke back in 2016.
All right, up next, career-threatening match: AJ Styles versus Gunther.
oh, say it ain't so.
I know this one I'm going back and forth on.
I don't even know how you Dusty finished this. AJ's promo last night made me think he's not retiring. But AJ's promo last night also made me think he's retiring.
You're being worked.
Yeah. I just you can't have Gunther lose clean 6 weeks after taking John Cena's career away the way that he did.
And being the character he is now.
And not only that, but he's pulling double duty and being in the Rumble.
I mean, if this is it, what a perfect way to bookend it with 10 years later from AJ's debut at the Rumble. You know, start at the Rumble, end at the Rumble. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily feel like an ending to me at the same time.
For me,
if you want to go way outside the box booking wise, Gunther wins. AJ was already in the Rumble. Have AJ win the Rumble so he gets a Mania match, and that's it.
I can't have that.
That's the only way, like, I can see this going. But
Kind of like pulling the flare. Whenever you lose, that's when you retire.
yeah.
Like you still got to fulfill your obligation.
Yeah.
I'm going Gunther for the win. AJ retires, but he retires WWE. He'll be over at TNA fighting for the title. Him staring at that world title when Kazarian had it is a telltale sign.
Yeah.
Everybody made a big deal of the trademarks that AJ filed this week, and that
that was going to happen.
He's always had those, but he licensed those to WWE to use. So if he's about to be done, get your publishing back, a la music business, right? Get your pub back, get your trademarks back.
ProWrestlingTees.com store opens up tomorrow.
I just am I ready for AJ Styles to retire and not wrestle again? No, I'm not. Not after what we saw. And I know he's talked about everything that's gone into his body and how he has to prepare just to get through a match and everything else. And the amount that he's put on his body over the years, it's equivalent to NFL players in car crashes. And it takes 6 days before you can go back out there on Sunday to somewhat feel okay to play a game. Like, I fully understand that. But don't end AJ Styles 4 weeks into the year. Like, I was prepared for this being AJ's last year because he has talked about it and has put it out there. But not 4 weeks into the year, that being the end of AJ Styles.
But like what Donald was saying too, like that's kind of like where I'm at. If this is it for WWE, I think we're going to see him go somewhere else and have like his tour. It just wasn't going to be like a full WWE tour to retirement.
I don't know. Triple H came out this week and said that him and AJ have been talking about who AJ wants to face on all rosters. So, like, Gunther cannot lose this match clean. And this is why I would not have booked this stipulation for this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Make this the WrestleMania stip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bigger stage.
But I get the started 10 years ago at the Rumble, you ended at the Rumble, and it's just
Donald, it doesn't get bigger than Saudi anymore. So
I don't know, man. There's just so many things you see with AJ Styles and like, yeah. I mean, look, he's talked about it for almost a year now. He wants to go out the way he wants to go out. Cena showed him that you can do it. WWE's open to it. But what he's put out there, and maybe we have seen the final run of AJ. You saw the Cena match. You saw the tag team run. You know, you saw Nakamura. You saw Punk. Like, but there's still a lot of matchups that I want to see him have before he's out the door.
I feel like we still need to get the AJ and Leon Slater match, which makes me think too that he's not done.
We still need the one from 15 years ago, him and Shawn Michaels.
Throw that down to PC.
But there's no like you, like I said, you can't even do the Dusty finish here. How do you work that?
No.
Like a double count out doesn't work in this situation. Like, does Gunther get caught trying to cheat? So he wins, but then they reverse the decision. So AJ's not retired. Like, even that feels cheap.
Cheap.
Like, I don't know, man.
If you really want to make Gunther a heel, monster heel, you retire him in the match, put them both in the Rumble down in the last two, and have them throw them out.
We can't have that now.
You double dip on Marion AJ?
So you know how much the tension in the arena will be on that. Fighting for your career and just like a little.
Double down on it, okay.
But I'm going AJ for the win.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth on this. Either way, you know, I'm fine with either man winning here, no matter what. But like, I want to give it to AJ for the win because I don't want to see it ending. But like I said, I don't necessarily see it being done. So I'm gonna go with Gunther for the win in this match.
How do you format the card?
I'm gonna say women probably opens up again.
Yeah.
But then, so you do women, and then you put the two singles matches on back to back, and then the men's.
Yeah.
Or start out with Sammy and Drew.
Open up with the title.
I mean, if you want to start the show off with Gunther, being a massive heel, you run AJ Gunther out there to start it, and Gunther wins. That crowd is riding.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's an interesting one.
I feel like they put themselves in a corner here with this.
It'll be on Unreal in a couple months.
We'll find out the thought process.
Oh yeah, we came out to this. I ain't playing to the camera, but this is what happened.
All right, those are the singles matches. So let's get into the Rumbles. We'll kick things off with the Women's Rumble.
I think this Women's Rumble, in my eyes, is cemented. And it's based off of, 2 years worth of build for her and what she's done in the Rumble itself. But for me, I got Liv Morgan winning this Rumble.
Dawn, are we doing your
surprise and surprise?
Their most eliminations?
Surprise, Final Four, and winner. Yeah.
Okay.
Most eliminations, too. Yeah. If you want to put that in there.
Final Four.
Final Four, most eliminations, surprise.
Okay. Has Liv won yet?
No.
She's been runner up 2 times. Not last year, but
Yeah.
2 other times she's been runner up.
Final 4 women. Liv, Rhea, Io, give me Sol Ruka, and give me Lash Legend to have the most eliminations.
I'm thinking Lash with the most eliminations too. Final 4, JC Jane. Liv, Charlotte, and Rhea. Winner. No, it's not. No, shit. Take Charlotte out. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany's my winner.
Tiff?
I was gonna have Tiffany as my surprise, but I can do another surprise.
My surprise is Caitlyn.
Always Caitlyn.
That's his girl, man.
AJ's back.
Got to bring him.
What time?
My surprise is Blake Moreau. Lash Legend was my most throw-outs, and my final 4 is Liv, Io, Tiffany, and Blake Moreau, with Liv winning.
My surprise is Paige.
Okay.
I think AJ Lee and Becky eliminate themselves, and that's what we're getting at WrestleMania for the IC title.
Chris, you pick yours?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to say one of the surprises will be TNA Women's Champ Lei Ying Lee.
Santina.
I don't hate Io winning. I'm okay with that one. Final 4. I'm going to say Jordan.
DJ got Jordan for most eliminations.
Jordan, Rhea, Liv, and Alexa. I'll do my final 4. And I'm going to go with DJ. I kind of like Jordan having those eliminations there. Got to do something with her.
Paige is one surprise, but I also got the appearance of Twin Magic. So we will see Nikki and Brie Bella in the Rumble tonight.
I was thinking Brie too.
Do I have enough alcohol for this?
Come on, it's Saudi. You know you're going to have maybe a Lita or a Trish, but Brie is definitely going to be in this Rumble.
So right now, 17 of the 30 spots are taken.
You know what that means? Kelly, Michelle McCool.
Yeah, Michelle probably will be in it.
He's just gonna fit all the normals in.
But that's also no
Corey Wilson
NXT talent in that. It's just Raw and SmackDown talent.
I figure Soul, JC, Blake, and Kaylani will be in it, NXT wise.
I got Miss Parker from NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about like Trish and Lita. Don't see some of them.
Yeah.
Squeeze!
You didn't get to the Mets yet.
And he put Mattel like the toy company. That's not even Martel, you Mark. Frick the model Martel, not Mattel. Guy can't even get his legends right.
I thought he was wrestling history. Come on.
Hey, Squeeze, you gotta hit Steve up with that PayPal or whatever today.
Yeah, Squeeze, I need the ESPN app sign in, bro. I need to log in. Send it over. Hey, it's the dumbs. It's always the dumbs, bro. Kendall Gray.
I was thinking Kendall.
there's a lot more I don't want to say intrigue, but I feel like on the women's side with whether it be NXT people or Kendall Gray or surprises, I feel like there's a lot more that I'll be like, holy shit, versus the men.
Squeeze, give us a logo. We got you.
Yeah, we'll sponsor a segment on the show by it.
It like all froze for me for a second.
Yeah.
Well, part 2.
And we're back.
Oh, I got to get this off my screen. Okay.
They shut us down for some reason.
Yeah, that was odd. It was Squeeze. Squeeze was the problem on that.
Yeah, Squeeze. We'll
I figured the button.
Yeah. We'll promote the insurance company for Mushes of the Week. That way we'll have coverage for everybody that was just straight ass. But as I was saying before, we got
rudely interrupted.
Crazy,
yeah,
Michelle Tanner, that's rude.
I'm way more intrigued by the women with surprises, NXT, and just everything. So
everything, storylines, weave it in and out. It's the women's are just there. They are.
It will be curious. I don't see Jordan winning because I think her and Jade will have their match. You know, what be it Backlash or whatever prior to Rumble. I'm looking, what's the most bang for your buck in the women's division as far as Mania matchups? Liv and Stephanie for me is gold. Rhea and Stephanie is gold. Rhea and Jade, you could run that too. I don't think Rhea needs
Charlotte and Jade.
Charlotte and Jade.
Long-term storytelling.
So, and we already know, and they came out and spoiled this too, if you didn't know, but you got winners of Chamber get the other title matches. So the 6 you set up in the Chamber, that could be where Mommy gets her win there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, she's already had 1 year, but
yeah,
they were going to go back to back. Not back to back, but give her a double.
Give her a double pause. Bianca versus Jade at Mania.
Bianca's still hurt. She's still hurt.
I mean,
I wonder if she's in here.
Rumor.
She was spotted in Saudi, so they did that. One thing I will say about the Rumble being in Saudi, you didn't have a whole bunch of spoilers out there of people at the airports. And this person showed up, that person showed up. Like
everybody taking that WWE jet back.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, the women's Rumble for me was my favorite match out of the 2 Rumbles last year. I think it'll be the same this year.
Yeah.
TJ Wilson will get my Mount Rushmore because he puts the women's Rumbles together and he usually don't miss.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Agreed. Anything else on the women's?
Talking about the other guy. Who's the dad guy? The dad in AAA.
What?
I'm saying AAA.
Lola Vice will probably get called up to the Rumble. There will be AAA talent sprinkled in here.
Yeah.
I think it's on the men's side more than the women's.
Mm-hmm.
But we will see AAA talent tonight.
I doubt you get an NXT guy.
For the men?
Yeah, for the men.
I think there will be some next.
Oh, Joe.
Just you wait.
All right, so let's get into that. Men's Rumble match.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like I said, this one is wide open. I really think we're going to Jacob, Cody, Drew at Mania. So don't know how you get there with one of those, Jacob or Cody. I don't know if you can play toxic masculinity over them speakers, DJ.
I mean, if we're talking about change,
Who's the is Roman still the betting favorite to win this?
I don't know. I didn't even see any of that.
Roman for the win.
He only has one, right?
One Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in Pittsburgh where they booed him out the building with the
Oh, that was
rod.
that was 15. That was Philly.
Yeah,
2015.
We were Batista. Yeah.
yeah, we were Batista.
Batista.
Cody, you want to talk?
That year.
You want to talk about heel Cody last night?
Adventures in heel Cody.
Yeah, to rip it off.
Yeah, I mean, again with the suspenders, you know, it's 2026, bro. Just the smugness on his face when Randy Orton comes out. He's just standing there, and the crowd cheered him until he said he's winning the Rumble, and then he got booed. I mean, the writing's on the wall here. We're like,
Yeah.
Man, he riding down that path of Ric Flair. He needs to start strutting.
Give it time.
Bring out 3 women in his arms.
Brandy and the kids.
The son of Dusty Rose strutting. That would just be.
Dusty be flipping.
I think Oba gets the most eliminations.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Don't forget about Suplex City.
He's there to make Oba look big, look strong.
He doesn't need to be
Final.
at all.
Oba will throw him out.
Yeah.
Final 4.
You can pick on it. I'll go with mine.
Go
My final 4: Braun Breaker, Roman, Oba, and Dirty Dom.
He's not wrestling tonight.
Dirty Dom.
That's his surprise, man.
You don't have Cody in your final 4? QB1?
No, because him and Jacob's going to throw each other out. And Oba's winning. I need a new star. New star on the horizon.
That ain't
Yeah, most
happening.
eliminations. That's how you get to him to be the new star.
Come on.
Most eliminations and
That ain't
winning.
happening.
New star. And my surprise is Jackson Drake, the leader of the Vanity Project.
I was gonna
Oh
say,
my
who?
god!
He's getting the Santino elimination.
That's the evolved champ. You ain't getting that.
Roman, Cody, Braun, Oba for a final 4. Braun Breaker from Squeeze for a winner.
Slater's going to be my surprise.
Same.
I got Mr. Iguana as my surprise.
Yeah.
And potentially Vikingo.
Go on.
Oh, Ethan Page.
For this one, we have 22 out of the 30 booked already. So, and that
Pierce wasn't lying. It really is filled up, huh?
Yeah. None of those people are NXT talent. It's all main roster.
So you're getting Jericho. You're getting Edge.
You're not
You're
getting
getting
Jericho.
Hobbs.
Hobbs will be there.
You're getting all.
Royce Keys.
You're getting Macklin. You're getting all the new.
I don't. Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no true surprise.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not at all. Unless the Elite or Rainmaker's walking through that door.
Hobbs is a surprise.
That'll be the only surprise.
How you say who in Arabic?
Ooh, you ride a fine line here.
Ah, man. I'm trying to book this with the Elimination Chamber in mind. I just don't know. Like you have all four division. You got Lesnar, you got Roman, you got Cody. Like Sammy has to be in the final four.
Sammy's technically not in it though. Yeah.
Because he's a surprise.
Yeah, he would be a surprise if he's in
But
it.
you couldn't get Finn in there. Give me the demon.
Finn is going to beat somebody up and take their spot. I mean, that's only that's guaranteed. So that's Tozawa. Sorry.
Cesaro can't be the one getting beat up every Rumble.
No, it's probably gonna be Matt Cardona.
He'll be even better. Even better.
I'm looking at this list of people and just like, yeah, you don't have that Tozawa in here tonight. Stop it. Stop it.
Said a hologram is coming in the women match.
Like it's Coachella.
I think you'll get that Farouk or Fahid Talik or whoever they signed. He'll be in the Rumble tonight.
Oh, you throw him in already?
He's in Saudi. You just signed him.
On loan, the MXM collection. Just so Monsoon is there.
I'm trying to figure out my four.
I think I would have Braun win the Chamber and get Punk at Mania. But then maybe you do have Cody win this again, and then Jacob gets in there somehow in a three-way.
That's where I'm going. He'll come.
I would
With a 3-peat.
I think I might be going Roman, Cody, Braun, and Gunther in my final four.
The Chad Gable El Grande Americano stare down is gonna just build so much anticipation.
Get the Spider-Man. You gonna get that in there?
Somebody said they should have all four. Gable, Grande, and Ludwig. All come out.
Do the faces of Foley. They each get a turn. Elimination, come back. Elimination, come back.
I really don't know Final Four how we like. There's a lot of rumor and innuendo about Roman and Triple H butting heads and not being eye to eye on the same page, and Roman taking shots at Hunter with the creative comments on McAfee potentially.
Yeah. Man, he sounded like somebody we know. Brother, creative is bad.
Brett.
I mean, is he wrong though? He could pull the Punk line there. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Because
I honestly cannot come up with like a Final Four that I can confidently say I feel strongly about based on where they go with who wins the Rumble in Mania and then Chamber in Mania. Like
Cody and Gunther lasted together a couple years ago, right? Like they were the last two and had like
they were the first two and last two.
Yeah, Gunther takes out Cody this time.
You got Gunther winning it?
Yeah. Him or Cody. That's the only two that I can really see right now. And I don't think Cody should get the 3-peat.
I would love to see Ilya and Gunther face off in the Rumble.
Yeah.
I need Oba against Lesnar. I need Oba face to face with Gunther. I need Oba face to face with Roman.
Back to Cody.
Throw him out there 3. Just run the distance.
Ooh, they might be gassed.
Hey, the ruler, give me Oba and Lesnar at Mania. I would build towards that. So I'd have Oba take out Lesnar. And Lesnar make him look like $1 million like he did when Drew took him out the Rumble. Like, I think Roman could win because him versus Drew, there's unfinished business there.
Yeah.
You talk about long term storytelling.
Yeah. Punk and Breaker, I just see that as like penciled in for Mania. So whether Braun wins the Rumble or he wins Chamber, he's getting one of those dubs.
Neither of those matches are going to make me want to tune into WrestleMania.
I don't know. Punk's been on a tear. Match-wise.
I'm good.
Give me Heel Cody for the win, 3-peat. My final four will be Cody, Jacob. Give me Roman and Oba.
If you're going to go heel Cody, this is the way to do it, with them booing him last night when he said he was going to win. Because they're going to boo him.
Mm-hmm.
Then. So this is the way to do that if you're going to go this route.
My surprise is give me Hendry.
Yeah, he's showing up.
Yeah.
Ethan Page was a nice call there, Don.
I'd like to see Ethan.
Yeah, Mr. Iguana, get him out there.
Yeah, that's definitely happening. Gotta sell that merch.
Oh, that's that merch. Yeah, I was about to say, Chris, that's that merch number.
Yeah.
I need Iguana versus Demonito, and Demonito throws Iguana over the top rope.
To do what you did on one of the Worlds Collide, and then just give it to the world audience.
Yep.
Okay.
I think this indecisiveness and what we're looking at, I think Donald speaks to your point earlier where none of the men's storylines or individuals are truly in that peak story Rumble win culmination Mania moment. Like we don't have that at all.
It's a good thing, though. Unpredictability right now.
That is,
and that's why I said it's one of the ones that it's so wide open.
But does it deliver? We'll have to wait and see.
Don't let it be Jey Uso.
Talk about the back-to-back no one expected.
I'm glad he didn't get a microphone last night because you could tell he was blown up after running down that ramp to hop up there. He was huffing and puffing halfway down that ramp. My man.
That title too heavy for him.
All right, which Rumble you think will be better, the men's or the women's?
Women's
will be better, but I think the men's will have more shock and awe to it.
Shout out to the women for being out there in that ring gear that they're gonna have to wear and potentially be in the Rumble for an hour long. But I said Lash for most eliminations. I see Raquel getting it.
Okay, with Raquel.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to talk about almost on my Mount Rushmore, the promo she cut on Monday. Like, Raquel is in that mode right now where I need her to get pushed over the hump.
I don't mind her taking the belt off Stephanie at all.
I don't mind it either. And DJ came over the whole card.
Hey, he's booking Mania right here, right now. If B-Dam Steve did show it, we would be there.
We did just the family, the four of us on Wednesday for our actual birthday, but that's tomorrow. We got something planned for tomorrow, Squeeze. So.
You make sure
watch.
It's like it's all over for you today.
Yeah, I can watch the Rumble, but I can't watch the Rumble because went over that. So
again, Squeeze, send over the logo.
I gotta get it info. I have less than 2 hours to get it figured out. And even trying to navigate to find ESPN Unlimited on ESPN Plus through Disney Plus bundle is ridiculous to find. And they don't even give you the option, at least I didn't find it, but they don't even give you the option to just purchase ESPN. The only option was for me to upgrade my bundle. So you're trying to get $15 more by having me upgrade the bundle to $44 than the $30 just for ESPN.
The mouse got you.
Yeah, they do.
And if you got ads, it reverts you back. If you got no ads, it reverts you back to ads.
Yep.
So yeah, no, that Disney Plus ain't getting touched.
No.
Yeah, it's
not at all.
That's what they did to me this past year. Now I got the ad version. Just like, come on. Like, I don't got to pay for it, but now I just don't want to use the app.
All right. Do we have any quick hitters?
Yes, we do.
I think we might have touched on everything that I already had.
So there is, we talked about Jake Doyle tearing his bicep, AJ Ciampa,
Ava
leaving.
Braun #1. We talked about that. Roman on McAfee. We talked about that. I think I'm good.
Adult Swim. So those of us that
I did see that.
grew up on Adult Swim and watched Adult Swim, Nick Collins of Adult Swim made an announcement that he's working on a new animated series collaboration between Adult Swim and AEW. So it'll be a show based on the characters from AEW wrestling. Curious to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Adult Swim content for me kind of peaked at a certain era, and I don't really go back and watch Adult Swim too much now. But when it comes out,
Space Ghost went off there.
Yeah, I'll tune in when it comes out.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Maybe give him better storylines than your wrestling product right now.
And MLW Battle Riot.
I saw the spoiler.
I saw it.
It airs this week, so technically it's this upcoming week.
Just know, foreshadowing.
Taekwondo
next week.
So you know who's not in the Rumble.
Thursday the 5th, I think it airs, so we'll watch it then.
He could pull off a Rick Rude, you know.
You could.
Just know, Taekwondo, it's going to be a lot of heavy praise next week. I am mad that I saw the spoilers.
My quick hitters, for those of you bitching about the WWE 2K price, you're just getting the extra DLC. That's all. It's been the same format price year after year after year. You're just getting extra DLC. That's going to be, you're going to pay for regardless either way. So
I don't remember them doing 4 versions though.
Last year they had the John Cena version. They added later.
Okay. I remember them doing like 3 before, but okay.
Yeah, they added John Cena late last year, and then I think.
So in order to play with everybody, I got to buy this game 4 times.
You just got to buy the one version.
You just got to buy the one version, then you can have everything. So every tier up will give you more of the DLC that will come out.
The $150 version gives you everything.
Will give you everything. Not at the.
I'll play 2K.
I'll play for day one, but
not day one.
I'll play 2K24 and just create the wrestlers that I don't have and put it in there.
I mean, do you want to play with everybody?
Pause.
Maybe I do.
150?
150 for the top, the top tier. It gives you everything.
Bro, what if they're charging 150? GTA 6 is going to be $400.
2K basketball's the same way.
You're at least going to get a GTA probably 200.
Yeah, that's 2K.
I don't know what you get added in basketball other than more basketball, but at least wrestling you get storylines, showcases.
No, you can get different Air Jordans in the store.
Stuff,
I guess I don't
more
know.
VC and all that.
But when it took me having to press 7 buttons to just dribble up the court, that's when I stopped playing 2K basketball.
Boy.
Between that and needing both thumbs to get a layup going, nah.
All right. So thank you for tuning in to episode 276, Tickle My Rumble of the Dumb Marks Podcast. Follow us at all of our socials at Dumb Marks Pod. Go to dumbmarkspod.com for all of our links, Surfshark, WWE, Pro Wrestling Tees. And always give us a like, listen, and follow on Spotify. And the quote of the week, since we are in that Arctic deep freeze, real simple, baby, it's cold outside. And with that, we will catch you next week. Hope you enjoy the Rumble. As always, Konnichiwa, Kairi Sane. Fuck the Dave Square. Fuck the IWC. See you later.
Fuck you. Fuck